Hey everybody, it's D Amazing here, bringing you a review of the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Drive Type Speed. That was a mouthful as usual, but no biggie. Here we are with Type Speed and its immaculate design, and I love it. But few people don't know about Kamen Rider. He's the first one to use a car. That's a nice little trivia for you. So anyway, let's get started. Alright, first off, let's get into Drive's articulation. Drive, much like the Gaim Figuarts, uses the 2.0 body. Gives you a full range of rotation in many different forms. There's arm swivel. There's double joints. Now, for the arms real fast, I want to point out that although the arms are double jointed, they are hindered by the arm guards here. So you guys need to be really careful with that and not try to mess up your paint jobs. The neck, although it's covered by a tire, still gets a full rotation of 360 degrees. And he has great neck swivel and joint. As in most S.H.Figuarts, when you see with the wrists, there's a full rotation. And unlike older Figuarts, the belt is not attached to the actual figure. So you could take it off, add it to one of your original characters, or choose to do whatever it is you want to do with it. But I'm going to take this off real fast so I can show you the full range of leg movement. Double jointed legs. Has a great range of motion. So you can clearly see that he can get all sorts of angles and forms. The ankle pivot is full. It goes left and right. It goes down. So as you can see, you can get a full great range. Even with a tire around his chest, you can get a great range of motion. Now, one thing I also want to point out is here on Drive's belt is that you can take out the shift cars, because if you want, he has hands for holding the shift cars. And just in case you want to do the tire coking, which if you get the first release bonus, you can actually switch it out, in and out, so that'll be fine. I'm going to show you guys the front and the back, and just like in the actual live action show, they made sure the back it covered the actual design of the figure up and down. So they made sure they didn't cut any corners and gave him the full job. Now, what everybody wants to know about Drive is whether or not you can switch the tire. So right here is the first release bonus parts. All right. Here's the box for it, just in case you want to see it. For Max Flare, I'm going to open them up real fast and show you guys. So for Drive Type Speed, at the back of him, you want to take out the back piece of the tire, and slowly, because it's actually like a rubber-like plastic material, and slowly take it off. And voila, you have a naked Drive. So for the Max Flare piece, I'm going to take it out slowly so I don't lose any small parts. This is Max Flare. This is just Max Flare normally, just not doing much. Just let you guys know real fast, just in case you wanted to show it on the stand, it actually fits the Mashi stages just perfectly. What you're going to do is you're going to open up Max Flare because it comes in two parts. I'm going to put this one down. So voila, Max Flare in two parts. And what you do is you're going to snap it in. And voila, now you're using Max Flare. Oop, focus is off. So now you're using Max Flare. People are going to ask about the belt part, and I'm going to show you right now. You can open up the belt right here and swap out Dr. Krim's face. So when you get the Max Flare bonus part, you also get the Max Flare shift car, and you also get the Max Flare Krim's face. Oop. Had to dump that out real fast, so excuse me. So I'm going to replace the shift car, which is actually very tiny, so you guys need to be really, really careful with that. And I'm going to swap out the face for the Max Flare one. Oop. Oop, I'm having quite a bit of trouble, so bear with me. And you're gonna just put the faceplate back on. Now you actually are using max flare. So for all those with questions about how it works and how it does it, this is how you switch to max flare. And if you have a question about whether or not it hinders articulation, no, it does not. So you can still do whatever it is you choose to do or want to do, and you'll be absolutely fine. I knocked out the shift car real fast, so let me put this back. Now overall, I'm going to give him a straight up 10 out of 10 because Drive is just a great design, and he took a lot of time to engineer new parts and actually include his gimmick into him. Unlike O's or Wizard or anything like that, who you had to like do a lot of work to get the gimmick, this is a really cool one that they can actually incorporate into the SHF. Now I'm going to put his belt back on and take off the max flare one. So imagine how you can use your gimmick and actually look just as accurate as the show. I took a funky spike, but this is a great figure. Overall 10 out of 10. I've had a lot of fun taking shots with this figure, especially because the eyes are clear. They look like they light up in a certain particular light. And I think that's because in the back of the figure, they made space for the translucent light to pass through. It looks really nice. But if you haven't already, go out and get one while I'm still releasing the first release bonus. 10 out of 10 figure for me. Well worth it. I can't wait to get Type Wild, Technique, Heart Romeoid, and the S.H.F. Tridentron. Can't wait. So, 10 out of 10. Enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you get one too. Have a good night, guys.